Okay, well, hello, hello, hello. We are live, friends. Okay. So, let me grab, let's see. Okay. Live. There we are. Oops, nope, that's yesterday. Hold on a moment. Try this again. And there we go. Okay. Perfect. All right, you guys. So, happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. I have, oops, here we go. Oh, and I turned my computer off. Isn't that funny? What? Oh my, I really turned it off. Huh. What did I do? Huh. Oh boy. What a dingbat. Okay. Well, at any rate, you guys, I have a Zoom call that I have to jump on in just a few minutes. There's a lot of stuff going on, as you guys can all imagine. But I am so excited about this release, okay? So, this is the brand new Poppy Garden collection from Paper Rose. Oh, yeah, I know. So the FedEx, was it FedEx or UPS? Who brought it in today? I have no idea. Anyways, they came in and I ran over like a giddy schoolgirl because I didn't think this was going to be here quite yet. I hoped, but I didn't think it was. So I'm really excited to show you guys. Let me go grab some the open stock paper too. So I can show you what we have in stock. Okay. Oh, man. And then my computer reset. It was like just all over the place. Okay, here we go. I think here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, what's interesting, hi Diane, is I can't see any comments on my side, and I see Diane's comment on my phone, but not on my laptop, so we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited. Let's start with the collection kits, okay? So this line is so gorgeous and so fabulous. We have the Poppy Garden collection, and then we also have, which is upside down, we also have the Poppy Garden Basics, okay? So, as they've done with other lines, they are basically, I think they do a basics, not because it's basic, because this one isn't really basic. I think they do a basics because there's too many good images and they can't fit it in their standard 6 papers. So that's what I think. But let me show you guys each of the collection kits. It's like, oh, there we go. Now I have comments too. Hi, Shirley. Okay, so each of the collection kits has 12 double-sided papers. There's 2 each of 12 designs. So I'm going to show you guys the ones that we got in open stock first, okay, because I got quite a few in open stock. But let me go in order. And as always, for my out-of-towners, I pull individual papers if you need 5 or more, okay? Just so that it's easier to ship and all that kind of stuff. And the Paper Rose papers are $1.65. So that's pretty standard for our international companies. So look at this one. Can you guys just see? They love the word basic. I know. And their sets of basic is like anything but basic, right? Because look at that. This is Basics Paper A. What? What? Seriously? The colors are so vibrant and so gorgeous. So this one is B. This is going to have poppies in, you know, like that smaller pattern, but in the vases and the watering cans. And then it's interesting. Gingham is one of the things I get asked for a lot. I'm always on the lookout, and it is terribly difficult to find. So this collection, you guys, has 3 different ginghams. Surprise! I know. And what's nice is the gingham that is even on the 12 by 12 is still a really good size for cards. Okay, they did not make it a giant, like a giant buffalo plaid type of a gingham. It's a nice gingham even for the cards. So Basics B has a green gingham on it and the poppies in the vases and the watering cans. And then Poppies, then Basics C, it's like a whole mouthful, has these really cool 4x6s. And they are like picturesque, you guys. I mean, this sunset, oh my gosh. If any of us could grow wild poppies actually like this, that would be phenomenal, right? Other than in the Wizard of Oz. But, and then they have some barn doors on the backside. Now, if you like, here's just something. If you like interactive mini albums and things like that, this paper, especially in the 6x6, as a gatefold in a book, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, it comes with side effects. That's how it goes. Okay, so that's Poppy Garden Basics C. Hi, Janice. I know, not basic. Okay, so this one is D. Again, you guys, here's a gingham. This is a black gingham. Love that. But even this, I just kind of want to show you. It's not basic gingham. You still have a little bit of stuff kind of layered behind. So it isn't just black and white. You do have that little bit of texture mixed in. But I love this sheet. All of these butterflies, if you like to fussy cut, this is, you know, a dream. But even if you don't, one of the things that's really nice is you can very easily get these into strips, right? The way that they're designed. And I love it. We have like cream and red butterflies. That is almost never the combo we get. So that is Basics D. And then we have Basics E. Just honestly, it is a gorgeous mountainscape with a sunset and poppies in the foreground. And you guys, this looks like around here too. I mean, maybe it's the US, I don't know. Or I mean, maybe it's Australia, but it looks like a meandering creek running through, you know, a pasture kind of a thing. And then you've got a great wood on the backside. And then Poppy Garden Basics F is the red gingham. And this one just has this really fun kind of like corner piece. And then you have a little bit of like collage with just some tone-on-tone backgrounds there. Okay, so that's the open stocks in Basics. And we did get A through F, okay? So if you want the 12 by 12 collection pack, that one is, you get 12 sheets for $18, $18.99, which I believe is just a little bit over $1.50 a piece. So you do get a savings in here. But the other thing that I want to show you, I'll actually open it on this one. But if you have gotten their collection kits before, you remember there's some bonus on the back of this cover sheet right here. Okay, so that's the basics. And then with the regular line, just Poppy Garden, somehow we got A, D, and E. Sometimes I think I just wing it for space. Yeah. So we'll look at that so we can see. But this is a new shape. not really a shape, it's squares, but like a new size cut apart that I don't know that I've seen them have, at least not recently. So this is a 4x4, and I'm so excited about this paper, you guys, because what we've had before is the 3x4s and the 4x6s. But if you wanted to cut a circle element into your design, right, you have so much waste. And so this one with the 4x4 is going to be great for doing circles. But also, you can just take your little corner rounder and round those, and you have a cute little rounded square, right? So that's Poppy Garden A, and then you have a gorgeous blue watercolor on the back side. Oh, Diane, is that where you live? Do you live in and amongst the poppies? That would be pretty awesome. Like Oz, that would be fabulous. So this one is Poppy Garden D. You have, again, these poppies on the bottom. You have kind of the newspaper, vintage newspaper ads kind of thing. But then on this side, now, here's the thing. It doesn't really go super crazy well with everything else in the whole line, but it's such a good bird paper that even, like, it doesn't not go. I mean, there's birds and stuff in here, but it just is kind of like there's birds. So, but I really liked it for bird paper because they were kind of a neutral bird, but pretty birds and not huge. So you could get a little snippet of birds in your background. Can you guys tell he's moving stuff? Okay, so that's page D, and then page E is another unique one. PP Rose. I like that, Janice. So this guy here, I don't have a ruler by me, but it's not quite a 3x4, is it? No, it's a little bit different than a 3x4, I think, size-wise. But maybe. Yeah, it's hard to say. Or maybe it is the 3x4. I really need a ruler. It's been a long day. But you guys, look at this, okay? Remember yesterday with Penny Black, and we were talking about that long, skinny die? I didn't even notice this morning when we were looking at it. Look at this one. This is 6 inches tall. Yes. So that is going to be amazing in a die like that, right? You get a whole different size image. Awesome. And then you've got some different toppers, and there's some borders, and, you know, you got a little banner. I mean, there's so much good stuff in here. These are tags, actually, if you wanted to cut them as tags, and some more little squares. So, but, boom, look at this one. Oh. Now, I do want to show you guys. So this one is Poppy Garden E, okay? And we have that in open stock because this is poppies, greenery, butterflies. It has everything. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice this, but can you guys see that? Look at that. And little bees. I think those bees are a very, very dark orange so that they match the kind of that burnt red orange color of the poppy. But that's fun. I didn't see that earlier. So this is the other poppy page. This one is Basics A. This one is the regular E. Okay. So similar but different. This one is smaller and has a little less like greenery tucked in. No butterflies, no bees, just flowers. And then this one has a little bit more of a montage-y kind of effect. Okay. Okay, so then we are going to, wait. Shirley says, wow, you are loud. Was there an accident? Yeah. Was that what made the noise, or did you drop something? No. I thought you dropped something. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Was it in the middle of the road? Yeah, same place. Oh. I think it was that. It wasn't the accident. It was you moving stuff. Oh, that noise. Yeah. We decided we were going to wait until the weekend to do that, remember? I got it. Okay, well, you know. Okay, well, we've decided there's going to be a little switcheroo in some of our furniture over on that front window wall. So we were going to do it this weekend when we were closed, so we didn't make a big mess. But as you can see, he's okay. There's a car accident. So if ever you guys are coming this way, right, we always recommend people go out the far side of the parking lot, not the closest side, because you have better visibility over there. But also, if you're coming out of the parking lot across the street and Starbucks, then we very much recommend that you don't turn left, because you have to cross all the traffic to get to the other side. And what it is there's 2 lanes of traffic. One comes to a stop, and this car always thinks they have a clear way. And then these guys come zipping down because nobody is in front of them for them to slow down until all the way up here. And this person always gets nailed. It happens at least once a month, if not multiple times. But because it's a private parking lot, they can't set up, it's not a city thing. So the city just takes care of the accidents. So for safety, always the far end of the parking lot. Anyway, okay, back to it. I did not get the window fixed, Shirley. I finally just got a quote. So I've got to figure out next steps, because we will see what's going to happen with that. So, but you guys, when you get the collection kit, not only do you get a little bit of savings on the papers, but you also get this sheet. This sheet is a cut apart sheet that has a whole bunch of sentiments. But what's great about this too is that it is printed in colors that coordinate with the collection. So you can make cards or, scrapbook pages or mini albums, anything. But really, these are kind of like card sentiments usually. But they are great because the only way to get this sheet is in the collection kit. Okay. All right. So there we go. That is the 2 collection kits. So we have Poppy Garden and Poppy Garden Basics. Both have 12 sheets, 2 of each, and they are $18.99 a piece. Then we also have the 6x6s. So the 6x6s have 18 sheets in them. You get 3 of each design. And these ones are $9.99. And if I recall, oh, nope, this one does not have, I thought it did have the sentiments on the back, but I guess they don't do that in the little one because it'd probably just be little. So, anyways, but you guys, look at how cute these are. Those are the 4x6s, but in a 6x6, so they're like a 2x3. Ah, they're so cute, right? So pretty. Yep. All right. These are all in stock too. And we got very early shipping on this. So I'm really excited. So that's Poppy Garden and Poppy Garden Basics. And then the last thing for this collection, we have not 1, but 2 embossed die cuts. I am so crazy about these die cuts. Every time we get a new collection, I have to tell you how much I love their embossed die cuts. So it's $10.99. You guys, I'm going to go through all of them because I haven't even opened them yet and I want to look at them with you. Is this maybe the cutest little kitty, right? But look at, the thing I love so much about these is they add that like really, really fantastic, awesome element, but they're still flat. But the detail that they get in this embossing is insane. And I am continuously surprised by how amazing this is. I mean, look at the little ladybug. You've got the book, the little mouse, the bicycle. Oh, the puppy. I haven't even, oh my God, these are so cute. Look at that guy. He's so cute. The little fox. Oh my gosh. I'm crazy sometimes. Oh, and the snail. I love that snail. I didn't see the snail anywhere else. So maybe he's just a bonus character. And then, but see, there's the birds like that were on the paper and stuff. So really good set. This one is the embossed die cut set, the regular set. Okay. If that's, hang on, I got to get these guys all lined up. There we go. And then the other one is the basics set. And neither one is, as Shirley said, neither one is very basic. Okay. So that's the one that has the kitties and the dogs. And then, oh man. And it's going to be hard to choose, you guys. Kim was in here. There's a lady named Kim in here when the box arrived, and she saw me run over like a crazy lady. But she also likes paper rose, and it turns out poppies are her favorite flower. Didn't know. But so she was trying to pick and choose, and she was unable to. So, you know, at the end of the day, I think that it'll be very difficult for people to pick and choose between the embossed die cuts for the Poppy Garden and the embossed die cuts for the Poppy Garden Basic. Okay. So, cause you've got, I mean, that butterfly, gosh, this is so beautiful if you needed to make a sympathy card. Oh, wow. I love looking at these with you guys, because when I don't look at them ahead of time, oh my gosh. And this one has these little scenes. These are going to be so neat if you do like little picture frames or things like that, but you've got butterflies everywhere. And you know, you can put these on, like you could fold up the wings and put them on just a little bit of foam, and they'll really jump off the page, especially with that embossing. That looks a lot like the barn on my farm when I was growing up. And then you have more scenes. Oh, you guys. Oh, so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay. And then you've got all of those there. Okay. So that's the embossed die cuts basics. And hard to believe, that is the whole line. I have a couple other things from Paper Rose that I want to show you just really quick. And, oops, I should probably put this in. I'll fix that after the video. Okay. And then they had some new dies that I'm really excited about. I haven't had a chance to cut samples of these yet, but this one I think is my favorite. It says, "You make me smile." And it has that background so that you can mat it or you don't have to. Okay. So this one is $11.50. And all of those letters are connected, right? What did we always love about the mini expressions from Creative Expressions? That you sometimes you had two pieces if they couldn't figure it out, but a lot of times they were one piece for the whole sentiment. Okay. And then you've got that one. Hey, Bubs, that might be Claudia. Brooklyn? Okay. And then this one, because we had so much popularity with that Bees and Butterflies collection, which we'll probably get in some more because I noticed it was pretty low on some of the things. It's just continuously been a popular one. But I really, really like this, this die. A lot of times we get this kind of a sentiment in stamps, but we don't get it in dies. And so, the Be Happy is, I just think that is really fun for all of the bee collections that are out there. But also remember there's bees in this one. So that one is $11.99. It's just a little bit bigger, but again, all one section. And then this one. Okay, you guys. Now, for those of you guys, this is a $14.99. This is one that you can literally cut into the front of your card, okay? And you're going to create this really cool, like hexagon pattern. Not quite a chicken wire, but honeycomb. That's the one, okay? And so it can cut, let me see. How do I not even have a card front anywhere around? Okay. So out of the front of your card, it can cut like a peek through, and it'll go edge to edge But you could put acetate behind it. You could also put like another pattern paper behind it. You could do all kinds of things, but it is a really, really cool. These dies are so fun. So if you love bees, this is going to be a great addition to your crafting. Okay, that is it for Paper Rose. The only two other things that I have to show you guys really quick, okay, is that we got 2 new toppers in that we haven't had before. So this one with Father's Day coming up, and we always get asked for masculine stuff. So this one is called Classic Gentleman. And so this one has toppers for a whole range of things. So this one is the watch, the umbrella, the hat. You've got a golf one. You've got a celebration, like a champagne. This one is, I don't know, scotch or whiskey or something. This one is like a cool old car with kind of like a vintage leather jacket. You've got travel, I don't know, man clothes, relaxed man clothes. I don't know, a fountain pen and a cell phone, which actually is fun. Weirdly, we don't see cell phones and things a lot. And then you've got a motorcycle. Okay. And then there is a new floral. So this one is one we have not had in before. They come out with a lot of florals, I know, but the florals are so gorgeous. So we have the pansies and tulips, all the other flowers that you see. Maybe lilacs, daffodils, crocuses, maybe? Snowdrops. I'm just guessing, you know. There comes a point where I don't know. So anyways, this one is spring flowers. And so again, most of you guys are familiar with the toppers by now, but if you're new to them, there are 10 different designs in here and they all have some glitter. There's 3 layers, so they just stack up really nice and easy. And it's $9.99. So, anyways, that is that. I have to run off to my meeting. But I will get this video uploaded so people on YouTube can watch it. And if there's anything you want, let me know, because this line is stunning, amazing. All right, you guys, have a great night. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.